a little bit because they prioritize the regular season more? What is it like for you?
Yeah, I think you want to be competitive in every game, and I think we have a game model and a squad to be competitive in everything we do. So, as a player, I've been, on the winning end of big cup competitions, so I know what it means. And yeah, trophies, silverware, and especially the way this format is set out this year. I think it's 4 games to a final, and that's our full focus for tomorrow. Is we want to come out flying.
You were in St. Louis, which, as we've talked about before, is a city with a lot of American soccer history.
Sure.
And here now,
Sure.
Philadelphia's got loads of history with the Open Cup.
Yep.
And by coincidence, Kevin and Quinn's father and grandfather both played in this thing, which doesn't happen
Sure.
very often
Sure.
in American soccer. You've been in the States long enough to know that we don't always cherish history like that.
Yeah.
In ways. What do you observe when you've got players on your team like that who can say they've got history like that?
Yeah, I think it's impressive. It just shows the heritage and the culture and the tradition that's around here in Philly. And I've been around a few clubs in my time, and privileged, fortunate, lucky to be around traditional teams with great soccer culture and history. And coming into this job, I knew exactly what Philly's all about. I did not know that Kevin's grandfather and father were in that tournament. But yeah, I think it's just a true testament to the city in general, and the foundations that go deep and strong within the territory here. So yeah, we're excited. We're up for this. All the boys are recovered, and we're excited to go.
And Coach, what are some of the challenges preparing for an in-season tournament and then going back into conference play once the in-season tournament's over? What are some of the challenges that go into it?
What do you mean in-season tournament? Sorry, I don't
Like
know.
basically the U.S. Open Cup and then going back into MLS play.
It's a game of 90 minutes. Yes, there's a couple of added auxiliary rules and regulations and 18-man rosters and what have you. So there's potential extra time, potential penalties, like all these things we're ready and prepared for. But we want to win the next game, and whether that's 3 points on the line or progression through a round of a cup competition, I think we have a group that's hungry. We have a dynamic and a motivated group that's eager, hungry, willing, and excited about the new challenges.
Be aware about?
Neil Pear picked up a knee injury, 4 to 6 weeks probably, which is pretty unfortunate timing. So yeah, we wish him all the best. And then we're still monitoring and managing guys who got banged up in Montreal. But we just have to see what we decide on tomorrow.
What impressed you the most about the way how you guys grinded out that game on Saturday night? Yeah,
listen, I said it. I think it was before the New England game. That's a good team. I said it before the Nashville game. That's a good team. I said it before this game, and their results were not trending in the right way, but they were playing in the right way. They've had the new coach bump, and they've created quite a bit against the previous opponents that Montreal played. So we knew exactly what we're coming up against, and I'm just glad the way we started. The combination that we had to set out. Maybe we scored too early because then you invite pressure naturally, subconsciously. But I'm extremely grateful and happy the way the guys grinded that out. Timing of the equalizer was terrible just before halftime, and give that away. So obviously we've had a look at that. We've discussed that, and then knowing that we know Indy's a dangerous team with set pieces. They have some physicality. They have some speed and strength. So we're going to have to be on high alert.
I was going to say, what do you see in the Minneapolis squad? Surely a number of guys, as often happens in the USL, who used to play at MLS or MLS youth academies, would like to make a point.
Yeah. Whether it's Minnesota, whether it's New England, whether it's Portland. There's a couple of guys that have been around, I think Dre knows a couple of them personally. We've tried to scout as much as we can. We know exactly where they are. We've had a look. We know what cup run they had last year, getting to the semifinal. So they're a team to be reckoned with. We just have to make sure that we control our business and not try and be forced into a game that they want to play.
I think we have one on Zoom.
Charles, Bone?
Bradley, can you hear me?
No, I can't, Charles.
Oh, no. So you still have to answer my questions. No, just kidding. Thank you for your time. I know you're focused on the game tomorrow, but I had a question about the weekend. top of the table clash with Columbus, and maybe an interesting stylistic clash as well. I don't know if you've been able to spend any time on that one, or what your observations are of the Crew and the way Wilfred Nazi's teams play in general.
Yeah, listen, I mean, we take interest in really good playing teams, and they're probably one of the best, if not the best, playing team in the league right now. So, you know, have huge respect for Wilfred and what he's done there. You know, he believes in similar things to we believe in terms of development and, you know, yeah, progressing talents through the ranks and what have you, and he's done a great job at that. But right now, that's on the shelf until we've finished the game tomorrow, and hopefully we get through that one unscathed, and then we can put the full focus to Columbus. But massive respect for them, and I mean, I'm going to enjoy the prospect of coming up against Wilfred again.
Is it fair to call them maybe a stylistic opposite to the way that you guys play?
Yeah, I think their counter pressing is really good. I think they control spaces that they want to. They're very vertical. They're very dynamic. You know, they can hurt you in many ways. And they're also very progressive and adventurous. So I've been excited to watch his teams develop and progress over the years. You know, and I think we had a good sort of precursor against Montreal, stylistically. You know, at times quite similar. We've had a version of a warm-up game last weekend.
All right. Thank you, Bradley. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.